So what's his very first thing he wants to tell Ephesus? I know your works. Oops, there we go. Starts right from the beginning. I know your works. Did he say, I know your belief? Well, yes and no. He didn't use those words, but the works means this is the action taken because of belief. So he's saying, I know your beliefs. I know your works. This is a starting point. So if we look at the 7 assemblies, you can say, well, this is kind of where it starts. It starts where we get excited, we do the works, we labor, we endure, we notice there are things that we shouldn't be doing and those we shouldn't maybe be spending time with. And as we're looking at this, we're also seeing that there are those that have led us astray or would try to lead us astray. And the incredible thing is that, and I've said this many times, he made it available for all, even who were born before he even did it. It's like retroactive, back to the beginning of time. That's an incredible thing. It's not just for those, because sometimes in Christianity you hear this. They have sort of this sense that there's this, dispensational thing that we're different and special because we were born afterwards. And those who were born before just missed out just by their bad fortune of being born before he did this. No, he was slain before the foundation of the world. We know when the verses say that. And so we understand that what he did affected anyone that would have been born before, during, after, at any time. What he did affects all. It says the devil's about to throw some of you into prison in order to test you. Now, who's doing the testing really? Yahweh. The devil could care less about testing you. He just wants you to go the wrong way. But the devil is going to put you through things that in his doing it will test you so that you can show whether it's in your heart to keep the commandments or not. You passed the Deuteronomy 8:2 test. Yahweh's watching that because Satan's role is to be the one testing you. The whole point of the salvation teaching up to this point has not only been about the relationship, but that salvation in its ultimate idea and sense doesn't happen until you've done it till the end. The reward is not based on what you did today or yesterday. It's based on a body of work until you stop breathing. Oh, well, Rabbi, he doesn't think Satan's a problem. No, the church turned him into a problem. He's a tool. Yahweh uses him to do what he needs to get done to figure out what's in you and get it out and dealt with. He is not the problem. He's an adversary, yes, but he's not the problem. And we've taught that over and over and over again. If you don't have the issue, there's nothing to bring out. And I shall give him a white stone, and on the stone is a renewed name written, which no one knows except him who receives it. So, for all of you guys who are out there who are so excited about having to change your name to some Hebrew name and putting Yah in it, I'll wait for this one. I'll take the one my parents gave me, and I'll be fine with that until then. But then I'm going to get this stone. Hopefully, I'm going to be the one of these ones who gets to this point, and I'm going to get a white stone with a renewed name on it that no one's going to know except me. Because it says, except the one who receives it. I'll wait for that one. I'm good with that. I don't need to change my name and try to figure a way to rewrite it into some, mangled version of Hebrew and stick Yah in it. Hebrew, by the way, can you please out there, all you people who think you know what you're doing with the names and sacred names and everything else, can you first go and learn Hebrew? Would that be asking too much? Okay, because you guys out there are often trying to have the language do stuff it does not do. Grammatically, it does not do. It's not the way the language functions. You can't just shove Yah anywhere you want into every word. Okay, that's not the way Hebrew works. And so it's saying here, you have allowed this to happen. I'm saying that this is probably saying you guys have not gotten your vertical alignment right, and the men have dropped the ball. Okay, others will read this wanting to attack women. No, I'm seeing here a man problem, not just a woman problem. The men are right, the women can't do this. Okay? If the men are doing what they're supposed to do, the way they're supposed to do it, this can't happen. And see, what are you supposed to be doing with all of this? Looking for you. Do you see yourself based on what was described with Ephesus? Do you see yourself with Smyrna? Do you see yourself with Thyatira? Are you seeing you in any of this? Pergamos? Look for you. Is any of this, can you wear this? If the shoe fits, can you wear this? And then what's he say? He says, well, if it does, then you're going to have to repent. Because notice that you can wear the good parts of some of this. I know your works because you're bearing up and you endure and you have love and you're serving and you have belief. That part you're very happy to wear. But you don't want to wear when he says, yet I hold this against you. That's all great, but I hold this against you. Don't tell me you don't have something he can hold against you. You're still breathing. I'm sure there's something that you need to work on. We have to take these things seriously. I know a lot of you look at the book of Revelation as being critical, and it is critical because it does talk about stuff that is coming, stuff that's at the end, stuff that we can expect. And it really lays out here at the beginning of the book of Revelation how the process works. It works like this. You're doing, he's watching and evaluating, and then he decides what you get. That's how it works. You live life, you make choices, you do things or don't do things based on those choices. He observes and then decides what that earns you.